Hi, how are you guys doing? Today I'm going to show you how to modify a VEX29 motor controller to be able to be used as an ESC for gear motors. Specifically, I'm using the DC gear motor, the 22mm from botkits.com, but I've used the same ESC in ant weights, a few times in beetle weights, and I've had some issues with the beetles on 4S, but 3S it seems to be fine. And I've had a lot of questions of how I got it to work. And most oftentimes I send people over to Jamison Go's website so that they could see how he explained it. But instead I'm going to put it into a video to just make it easier. But all credit for this modification goes to Jamison Go. And I'm just going to show you how I learned to do it from his videos. Step one, we're going to take the shell casing off. And we have our plain VEX29. And basically what we're going to be doing is leaving these two because these are going to the motor. This black wire we're going to split into two, so one's going to stay on bottom. We're going to solder the other one on top. The white wire and our new black wire are going to go straight to our receiver. The red wire and the existing black wire, or the orange wire in this case, and the existing black wire are going to go to our battery. And again, we have this going to our motor. Pretty easy modification, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and exactly how I've done it. And hopefully you guys can learn and do it this way also. So what we're going to do first is take our black wire. We're going to tin it. Then we're going to take it and directly connect it to the third spot over, or the first spot, whichever one you're looking at it, but the exact same side as this current black one. As you see, it's on there now. So we've got our two blacks, our orange, and our white. And as I said, now we're going to set this up where these two come this way, these two come that way, and these two stay here. Okay, now once we shorten our wires, you're going to get, in our case, an XT30, and then your plug to plug into your receiver. Right there. Just gonna keep it now. Okay, another one. Okay, now we have that on. Okay, so now we have our connection here. You gotta make sure it's strong, give it a little tug before you go and put your heat shrink on there. And then we're gonna wanna wire up our switch eye. I'm going to get another one going just because I want two of them both running off of the same switch. So I'll check back in with you guys right after I get that done. Okay, and here we have our two VEX29s. Both of their receiver plugs will both plug into the same power source. And then they will each go to their motors. So how I would wire this up is one to that motor, one to that motor, and then I'd run it however I needed to run it. You can do it however you need, however you'd like. Mine will be in a case like this, where the motor's like that, other motor's like that. This plugs in right to the switch, and these feed through to the receiver. Time to test it and make sure everything works before moving on to our next stage. Okay, let's try drive. drive works. Feel free to message me down low if you have any questions.